Hey, it's your boy Matt, coming from his hostel room while homeless. So this is the deal because people, I think there's a degree of interest in what's going on. I am traumatized far beyond what is normal. I have had so many absolutely horrific things happen to me, and I have received no reward for anything good I've done. What I've found is that every time I achieve something amazing, there is some structural force which keeps me bound into poverty or oppression or something. At some point, giving up isn't a case of depression in the sense of subdued overall arousal. That's a term from theories about emotional effect. What happens is that there's there's no reward for behaviors. Those behaviors stop. So the reason why I don't do anything is because regardless of my achievement or what I do, I'm not going to get anything from it. And I have a very long history proving that's the case, because what keeps me in this situation isn't me or my performance or my personal psychology. It's where I've come from, the people I've been around, and the people I've had to work with. It's not me until it is now me. I am a product of abuse, of structure, of long-term abuse. I was institutionally abused when I was 19, and that fucked up the trajectory of the rest of my life. I come from a group of crazy people. Anything I do is amazing. And the fact I function as well as I do is an incredible achievement based on what I've been through. So today, I'm laying in bed, and that's all I'm doing. I don't feel depressed. What I am is a person who has done a catalogue of just amazing things. But it doesn't matter what I achieve, it doesn't matter what outcome I produce. What has been learned at a very deep level is, and I don't need to feel depressed to say this, is that to know this and believe this, is that my situation, like, is created by other people, and I'm held in this situation. And I have a very long history to know that. So even if one day it opens up and it turns out that I'm not being oppressed anymore, I've been oppressed and abused for so long that it's not possible to unlearn it. It has been honed into me, my worthlessness, and that regardless of effort or achievement, I will still be worthless and have nothing. And I've got a very long history proving that's the case. So my ability, my achievement, my work, my outcomes, that's all irrelevant, because there will be some structural force, such as being a part of a cult, being a part of a conservative religious community, being part of the military. There'll be a collection of people who abuse me and keep me in a place and define that place. And over time, you end up, after you've been abused like this for so long, and on top of that, I was abused by law enforcement, I was abused by very corrupt and dangerous people in industry. After that level of abuse, you are changed. And I don't identify as a person, not because I have something like a God complex or a person in the sense that I think I'm beneath human, but I don't think of myself as a person. I think of myself as like there's not really a word for what I am, apart from, well, you could come up with some, but I'm not a person like other people are. I am kind of this thing which has been made by institutional abuse. And the worst thing is that I've communicated this all along the way. I've been very open, but I will still be conditioned and made to be this. And then people are kind of, they look around, they wonder like, holy shit, this guy doesn't do much. This guy seems really fucked up. I wonder why that is. It's like, and the people who abused me and created that situation will say that. And it's all part of it, and no psychology is going to change it. Like, my lifestyle will change when I have, I don't know, if I can get the money which I've earned and begin working towards changes. But like, this is what it looks like when someone's been repeatedly held down and raped for years. They become this. And there aren't people who are interested in helping. Like, well, they might say that, but they don't know what to do with it. But the brain's a physical thing. You abuse it. It works more similar to a circuit board in that you'll have the circuit, and that the connection between different processes will define if those processes can talk to each other. All of the processes in my brain are held into, don't do anything. You do anything, you're going to be abused. That's where I am. I've been made into this. And it's a result of long-term, structured, at times intentional, bastardization. And this is the end result. It's not pretty. There's not much to it. I'm lying in bed during a perfectly capable day. I don't feel depressed. I've had a couple of beers, but that's basically all I can do. And I'm in this position because of institutional abuse, which has been watched by a whole lot of people. I don't feel much connection when saying this to my audience. I don't feel much of anything at all. I'm like this because of abuse. And this is what an exceedingly abnormally abused person looks like. And I live with it, and I bear it, and I do a good job of it. But that's where I'm at. And yeah, got a lot of time to reflect and understand the world. But the brain's a physical thing. This is what my brain's done.